So today we're going to learn only 2 more lessons. Okay, 2 more lessons. AH and AI. That's it. If you look at the homework stem sheet, you can tell. Okay. Radical equation. Last year actually we went to until unit 10 when we do about log that thing, but I don't think this year we can do log anyway. Bye nhau. Yong Okay. Last time. Very hard question. Super difficult. What is this? What are you gonna do? Multiply? Square root? You square it. You square it. Yeah, power of 2. You square it. Not root anymore. In order to cancel the square root, you need to square it. Okay? So square whatever you do to one side, need to do to the other side. Right? Is it? Okay, square and square root they cancel out. X equal to 5 square? 25. See, so how hard is it? You see? All right. Next difficult question. They don't want me to sit. That's why. 8. Yeah. So what did you do? What did you do, Donovan? You cube it. Very good. You cube it. Okay. The cube and the cube root they cancel out. All right. Remember that. So x equal to 8. So that's what I think you all look with this. The basic thing. Okay. Last semester we learned about this. I think. Today, this equation too small, a little bit more complicated, a little bit, but not bad. Whatever I think it's easy for you, we can just skip it. Whole thing, you think you can do the whole thing easy? If you can solve it whole thing, then yeah, I can skip whole thing. Let ease you into it. It's not that difficult. Same thing. The goal is you want to isolate the x, right? So first you need to cancel the square root. So how do you cancel the square root? Subtract. Should I subtract 7? Yeah? Why not? Why not? I want you to subtract 7. Why? Because it's inside the square root, okay? You need to get rid of the square root first, okay? By square it. Square it. So 2x plus 7 equal to 4, right? 2 squared is 4. What else? Now this is easy. This is algebra 1. Subtract. Now you can subtract the 7. And then 2x equal to negative 3. What else? Last step. Divided by 2. Very good. X equal to negative 2 half. 2. Yeah. Easy? Now how about this? Oh, actually, let's change to plus. Well, actually, this already plus. It's minus. Minus, minus. All right, now raise your hand to get some point. Louis, let's go. Plus 7. Why can you plus 7 now, but you cannot subtract 7 to the other one? Because it is outside. Very good, very good, very good. Outside. So square root of 2x equal to 9. Now what next, Louis? Now you can cancel the square root by power of 2. You square it. You square it, right? Very good. So 2x equal to 81. Now what next? Divided by 2. So yeah, but keep it at that, like that. You don't need to give me the decimal, okay? We all know how higher level math we don't dealing with the decimal. Decimal usually not accurate because you have a lot of number on yeah. So just keep it fraction to be accurate. You're only dealing with a decimal plane mostly on statistic. Okay? Any questions so far? Let's give Lewis 1 point. Okay. Oh, if we're going with this speed, we can finish very early. Now look at this. 3. Oh, wait, hold on. It should be plus. Outside. So, okay. Look like similar. Okay. All right, Carlos, let's go. Subtract 7. All right. Now, square root of 2x equal to -4. What else? Now you can take the square. 2x equal to 16. What else? Divided by 2. X equal to 8. Look good? Okay, one more, Carlos. I give you 30 seconds to look it again to see is it correct. Well, it's correct. If you look at everything step, they're all correct. But there's something you cannot conclude this is the solution. How do you know when a number is a solution? Why is it a solution? What does it mean it's a solution? Solution is when you plug it in back, it gives you a true statement, right? Let's try plugging it back. Okay, so 2 times 8, right? Equal to, I'm going to plug it in here, -4. Is square root of 16 equal to -4? So I plug it in here, okay? I'm not plugging here, but I plug in this one. So what happened? So why is this? This is a false statement. So have you ever heard extraneous solutions? Extraneous solution? No? Okay. This is what happened. So if you solve everything, you got this. So this is the solution. But when you plug it in back, it's not correct. So when this happened, they're using the word extraneous solution. Extraneous solution, it actually is not a solution. Not a solution, but because you're solving it, you got this solution. That's why there's still the word solution in it. But it's actually not a solution. That's why they're using another word in the front, extraneous. Okay? Not a solution. So always check. Oh, my bad. So always check for the extraneous solution. So here's a tip. You can actually see the extraneous solution right away. Does anyone see it? Yeah. Let's give Luis 1 point. So look at this line. Always look for this line when you have one radical on one side and the number on one side. If the number on the other side is negative, then it doesn't make sense. You can never take any square root of a number and then you get a negative out. So that they never going to be happen. So that's going to be extraneous solution. But if you have some number here is a positive, then it's a solution. Does it make sense? So when this happen, what I meant is when this happen. When something square root, but over here you have some negative. That's going to be for sure extraneous solution. Yeah. Yeah, you need to, because extraneous solution is not a solution. So there's no solution for this problem. But why they have the word solution? Because 8 it comes from solving this thing. You have 8. That's why they still keep the word solution. But extraneous solution is not a solution. Okay. So if you found this, you need to give me, oh, it's a extraneous solution. Yeah. So look for something like this. Left side is all square root. Right side, if it's negative, then it's a extraneous solution. If positive, then it's fine. Okay, that's the tip. So I can write right here. Are you coming to the music festival today? Okay. Yeah. All right. This is type one. Actually, this is type one. Let's add on type one, and type two, and type three. So type two is you see something like this. All right. Who can help me with this? Fernando, let's go. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's come back. Let's come back. It's type two. Type two is instead of square root, but you see the cube root. Okay. Now, Fernando, let's go. 6 to both sides. Very good. X minus 2 equal to 3. What else? Cube. You take the cube power. Cube the cube power. Because cube power and the cube root are going to cancel out. So what do you have? 20? 27. Yeah, 27. What else? Very good. So give 1 point for Fernando. Do you think this is going to be the extraneous solution? No, yeah, it's not a extraneous. It's not a extraneous solution, but also even better, you actually don't need to check. Who can give me the reason and give you 2 points? Well, yeah, well, I know this is positive. I know this is not going to be a extraneous solution, but that's also one thing when you look at it immediately, you don't need to check in the beginning. No, huh? What do you mean? Can you more? Oh, yeah, yeah, that's what I'm looking for. So remember, yeah, that's good. Give 1 point for Dana. Remember here. Do you remember even root is when you have a lot of crazy thing going on? What is that? We have plus minus, right? We have what? We have I, and also we have now we have a extraneous solution. They all happen when you have the even power of the root. Okay, even power of root. You know why? I know, but you know why the even always have the crazy thing? You know why? Why we don't have that on the odd power, but we only have what on the even power? Yes, I'm gonna tell you why. I will tell you why next year. Nothing special, nothing crazy, nothing crazy. Okay, it happened because this thing 2 square is 4, negative 2 square is also 4. You have 2 input for the same output. Only happen for the even power. That's why the even power has crazy thing going on, like plus minus the I and then extraneous solution. But the odd power does not happen, right? If you because negative 2 cube is still negative 8 and then 2 cube is still 8. So they have input, one output, one input. That's why there's nothing crazy on the odd, but there's something crazy on the even. Always, always. Okay? So if you see the root is the odd power, you don't need to even think about extraneous solution. Yeah? So let me write a note right here too. Note. No need to check. You're supposed to write it up by yourself, but I know if I don't write it, you're not gonna write it. That's why. You no need. If you don't want to write, you cannot. You don't want to write. It's fine. No need to check if the power is odd. The root power is odd. All right. Who wants to reach one? Everyone else at that point. Sabrina, let's go. Very good. Subtract 12. Very good. Because Sabrina saw that the 12 is outside, so she's gonna take care of that first. So this gone. So cube root 16 minus 12 is 4. Now, how do you get rid of the cube root? You cube it. That's how you say it. You cube it. Because you say you cube it, but you do like this. That's the square root. That's the cube root. Okay? You cube it. Cube and cube root, they cancel out. So this is gone. You're going to ax equal to, what is 4 cube? 64. Now, what next? What is the last one, Sabrina? How you get rid of the 8? Divided by 8. 64 divided by 8 is 8. Do we need to check? No, because it's a cube root. Odd power, okay? No need to check. Good job. 1 point for Sabrina. You can write A over here. So I need to move down. Nah, it's still okay. Maybe period 6, yeah. Okay. Eduardo, go ahead. Eduardo. Okay, say again. Eduardo. Eduardo. Huh? Eduardo. Okay. Eduardo. You subtract 4. Very good. So negative 8. And then divided by 4. Very good. Divided by 4. So 4x minus 4 equal to negative 2. And then you cube it. Very good. Cube it. Good job. So cube and cube root, they cancel out. 4x minus 4 equal to negative 2. It's a cube. Negative 6. This is the power. What does it mean when you cube it? You multiply by itself 3 times. 8. Positive 8 or negative 8? Negative 8. Good job. All right. Last step. Next step. Add 4. This gone. So 4x equal to negative 4. Good job. Divided by 4. Awesome. X equal to negative 1. You have a draw to 1 point. Again, no need to check, right? This is the odd power. You don't need to, yeah. You don't even need to think about it because it's a cube. It's odd power. Yeah. Any questions so far? Negative 1. You got it? Now here we go. You're gonna do this one on the mini whiteboard, okay? Number 9. So do this on your mini whiteboard. All right, 4 minutes. So minus 18, negative 30, negative 6. So that's 5. And then so you actually don't need to write 5 cube is what? Because you're gonna divide it anyway, right? So x equal to, this is what is what? 3 minus 1, so 5 square. 25. Yeah. So you don't need to use calculator. All right, type 3.
Can we do it on the mini whiteboard?
I will do some example first, and then you're gonna do whiteboard. Not 10. All right, how we do this?
Of course.
Of course, the fraction, of course.
I hate fractions.
Oh, let me talk first because. Oh, okay. How about you want to do whiteboard?
Sure.
Oh, okay. Here we go. It's actually very tricky here. Okay, it's actually very tricky here. Let's do it. Plus 1, right? I think you all know this. Plus 1.
I thought it was minus 1.
Minus 1. You want to cancel it? You need to plus 1. All right. I think I saw like a couple of you misunderstood that there's no parenthesis. So the 25 is outside, not inside. A lot of you put it like this. This is not inside, okay? It's different from here. Be careful, okay? That's totally different meaning. So now you can divide it by 25. Divide it by 25. So x 2/3 equal to 4. How many of you got to this step? I forgot. How many of you got to this step? At least get to this step. Okay, see? Now a lot of hand dropping. Okay. Now there are two ways to do this. That's why I want to check if Donovan and Johanna do it which way. Okay, way one is the way very common. How do you convert the exponent fraction into radical? Do you remember? How do you convert this? Right. So what number go inside? The numerator. So 2 inside. Outside is 3. Why you got 7? All right, equal to 4. Now just do one by one. How do you get rid of the cube root? You need to cube it. Very good. You need to cube it. So cube root and cube they cancel out. You have x squared. X squared equal to 4 cube is 64. But if you want, you can just keep like this. You will take care of it later. Okay. Or it's 64. Okay. That's right, 64. You have calculator anyway. And now you need to do what? Square root it. Just do one by one, you see? So x equal to 8. Is that correct? Plus minus, because the square root is a power even power. So plus minus. Now, way two is kind of harder a little bit. It's hard to see, but if you understand, I just gonna show you here. But don't worry if you don't want to do this way. Okay. Again, what matter is the correct answer. So the way doing here is I'm gonna cancel 2/3 right away by take the power reciprocal. So I don't dealing with the x anymore, but I'm dealing with the 4. It's easier for me. So because 3 half and 2/3 they're gonna cancel out, right? 2 times 3 times 3 times 2 is gonna be 1, right? You multiply the reciprocal, they're gonna be 1, right? So this is gone. So now your answer is x equal to 4 3 by 2. And now you know how to do this one. But the only thing that you need to make sure about this is when the denominator is 2 even number, then you need to have plus and minus. So if you're not sure, if you don't want to make a mistake, because you're gonna forget, then just do the way one. Okay. All right. It's going to be so 4 square plus minus, and that's going to be square root of 64. Same thing. You're gonna have plus minus 8. So either way is fine. Who prefer the way one? Yeah. Okay. Let's go into way one. Let's stick with it. Okay. I'll just show you because maybe later on you go to higher math that you see that one and you say, oh, that looks so different from what we learned. So actually, yeah, there's another way, but not a lot of people are going to do this way. Okay. All right. Move on. 11. All right. 2 minutes. Oh, actually, that's it. Actually, that's it. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Oh, yeah, that's it. Okay. The answer. Okay, we do it together. We know. I think you all got to this step, right? It's gonna be 64. Okay. Does it have the parenthesis on the 4? Yes. So the 4 included inside. You cannot divide it by 4 in this step. Okay. First thing. And then if you want to convert this, what is it equal to? Which one gonna go outside? Which one gonna go inside? 2 outside square root, so you don't need to actually write it. You can write 3 right here like this inside. How did you get rid of the square? Oh wait, how did you get rid of the square root? You gotta square it. So this out 4x cubed, 64 squares. So far so good. You all got to this step, I think. I think a lot of you got to this step already. Yeah. Now, how do you get rid of the cube? You're gonna take. How do you get rid of the cube? You cube root, yeah. Just if it's cube root, if it's root, then you take the power. If it's power, then you take the root. That's the concept. Okay. So I'm gonna take the cube root here. Notice I didn't calculate 64 square. I just leave it there because something it can be cancelled out. So it's gonna be 4x equal to. Do I have any plus and minus here? Why not? Because it's odd. Okay, it's odd. There's no plus and minus. So okay, 64 is also equal to what? 4 cube, right? What about I'm gonna do like this? 4 cube. Well, if you can use the calculator, you're gonna get the answer. This because I don't have calculator, I'm gonna do like this. So 4, 3, and then 2/3, right? So 3 and 3 out. It's gonna be 4 square. But again, just use calculator, okay? And then you're gonna divide it by 4. It's gone. Did you see that 4 square divided by 4? That is a 4. So I don't need a calculator. But yeah, if you get 4, that's correct. And then no plus and minus because this is the odd power. Yeah?
So I did get it right at the beginning.
Did you change it?
No. Like the first time I.
Oh, okay.
I had before.
Even worse. Plus minus. Question? Any question? So you multiply. This one is power. You multiply 3 times 2/3. So this out. So we're going to have left 2. 64 is 4 cube. Okay, and then I change. Yeah, I change the cube. I change the cube here to 2/3. All right. All right. 4 minutes. You multiply by 3. All right. So here you need to get rid of the 2/3, right? You divide by 2/3 actually. Divided by a fraction means you multiply by reciprocal. KFC, remember? Keep, flip, change. KCF, but I want to do KFC. It's like chicken, yeah. Keep, change, flip. So 144 times 3/2. Okay. That's 144 divided by 2 is 72. 72 times 3 is 216. Okay, 216. So far so good? Shit.
Are you tired? I told you.
No, because they cannot see.
I can't see. I haven't been able
Oh,
to see the
okay.
whole time. That's why I've been telling you to sit down, but I didn't want to stop.
Are we good? To this step? Yes? Which one? Okay. All right, again. I want to cancel the 2/3. I need to divide it by 2/3. Okay? And again, divided by something, remember? If you divide it by KCF, that means you're going to keep. So, okay, let me write down again. 144 divided by 2/3. So keep 144. Change this one to division, become multiplication, and flip 3/2. Okay? Just use calculator, you're going to get 216. Just use calculator. Okay? I don't have calculator, so I'm going to cancel this. I have 72. And that's why 72 times 3 is 216. Okay? So that's good? Now, 3/2, how can I rewrite it as a radical form? Square root, right? The square root outside. What is inside? 3. Okay. Now, what do I do? How can I cancel the square root? You're going to square both sides. So far so good? Okay. Now, how do I get rid of the cube? To remember the power, then you need to get the root to cancel. If it's a root, then you take the power you cancel. They cancel out. So cube root. Cube root. So x minus 8. Yeah? I just change the number into exponential form. Easier to calculate. And then plus 8. Okay, now you need to handle this number. On the quiz 8.1, is something about like this, right? How do you do this? If you have calculator, you can get it, but if you don't have calculator, 216 is actually 6 cubed. So outside 2 over 3. So multiply the power, 3 times 2 over 3, that just becomes 6 squared, and that's 36. So I have 8 plus 36, that's give me 44. There's no plus minus because the cube is odd. The cube root is odd, so there's no plus minus, that's it. Okay. Yeah, question. KCF for this one? The one next to is like this one? Oh, this is the power. Don't confuse. This is the you divide by two big number, but this one is the power. 216 to the power 2/3. That's different. Yeah, Luis. Yeah, so 6 to the power 3 is actually 216. So I convert 216 to 6 cube. If you're using calculator, you will see that 6 cube is 216. Question?
I'm just looking. Everything's around. Oh, so then you turn this to 36, you add it by 8. Oh, so you converted it to smaller.
Yeah. Any other question? Good? All right, type 4.
Is this the last one?
Lat type, yes.
Do we do the same one again, like the first one in the whiteboard?
This one is easy, and we're gonna do together. We want easy. What we're gonna do? You will get one later. The problem. Square both of them. Okay, David, let's go. Square both of them. What do you have?
4x plus 1 equals x plus.
Very good.
Then you combine like get rid of the x on one side
Like how?
by taking x from both sides. Like
So
basically
minus
dividing.
x, yeah, minus x. And can you do the number at the same time too?
Yeah, you can move the one to the other side.
Exactly. -1, so move the 1 to the other side. That's exactly what
So it's
happening.
3x equals
3x equal to 9.
divide
Good
both
job.
by 3, x equals
Good. Let's give 1 point to David. That's good. This is square root, so you should check if it's extraneous, but they're both radical. So you can plug it in, but they will be correct. Okay. Wait, plus -4. Did we check that last time? 4. Okay. Plus -8, -8, -8, -8. Okay, that's fine. It's not extraneous. Only two more. All right, what are we gonna do? Who else doesn't have point today? Actually, Irma, let's go. Squared. So x squared plus 4. Oh, what is x plus 5 squared? Is that equal to x squared plus 25? No, this is critical, okay? Not this. You can only distribute the power when it is multiplication like this. Okay? 25x squared. Oh, not a plus. Who remember the formula?
Is it?
Okay, Karen, let's go. x squared plus 10x plus.
Yeah.
That's it. 1.4 Kayla. So this is the formula. If you forget, a squared plus minus 2ab plus b squared. Okay. I already said. X squared. Now what next? Who wants to do next? All right, Jacob, let's go. Subtract 4. Let's get rid of the x squared first. So you know which way is the x, and then you can get the number to the other side. X squared. What can you do with the x squared? Both sides have the x squared, so you can subtract the x squared. Yeah, you can see they both out. Okay, so 4 equal to 10x plus 25. What you gonna do next? Minus 25. You see, now you know the x is on this side, and you're gonna move the number to the other side. Because earlier you want to subtract the 4, but actually we should subtract the 25 instead. So I like to write the x on the left side. So 4 minus 25 is negative 20, 21. Divided by 10, 3? What did you say? All right. So negative 21 over 10. Yeah, that's it. You cannot, you should check. You should check, okay? So plug it in. But so negative 21 over 10 is about like negative 2 point something. So if you plug it in here, you see that it's going to be positive, and this is also positive, so it's okay. But just plug it in, okay? Plug it into the one that one side radical, one side number.
Can we do it?
Yeah, you're gonna do this one, the last one on the board. All right, do it on the board. This is the last one. Do it on the board. On the one side. Yes, so you can just square it. Remember, you want the radical on one side, okay? Okay. Always, let me write it. Not always get radical by itself, okay? I already said this, but I think this is better to write a note. Okay. Because when it is by itself ready, now you can square it. So what is x minus 10 square?
X squared
X squared minus
minus 20x
20x
plus
plus
100.
always plus always
Plus
plus
100.
plus 100. Good job. On the right side is 9x, right? What else? Valerie, what else? Huh? What? What did you do? What did you do before? Just do exactly what you did before. Minus 9x, right? So x squared minus 20x plus 100 equal to 0. Do you know, did we learn how to solve this already? 3 term, what do you want to do? Finding combination. 100 is 20 and 4, 101, 50 and 2. Which one gonna give you 29?
25 and 4.
So x 25, 4. What is the sign? Negative and negative. X equal to?
Positive 25.
And x equal to?
Positive 4.
At least I hope someone got to this step, but I think only very got to this step, but then it's erase it. But it's still not correct yet. It's not correct just yet. Why? Because the root power is even.
Yeah.
So you need to
Plus minus. No, wait, what the hell am I saying? I'm sorry.
check.
I don't know this way.
Okay?
I give up.
Where do you plug it in? Plug it in the one when you see the radical by itself right here. Well, when you do, you can actually just do mental math. Okay. If I plug in the 25 minus 10, is it positive or negative? Positive, right? So it's okay. Because I don't need to check here, but this is positive, it's okay. Now plug in the 4. 4 minus 10. 4 minus 10 is negative. You have one side radical, the other side is negative. That's extraneous come from. So if you go to this step, like I would say 90%, 80% is correct already, but you need to know that, you need to say that 4 is extraneous. 4 is not a solution. That's why I'm saying you're very close. Let's just give Valerie 1 point. Very good. extraneous solution. Okay. Extraneous. Extraneous. That's it. Any more question? Okay.